This week's video is about the dramatic elements of staging. In perspective, we're standing on a proscenium stage. As the camera pans, we're going to see stage right. These are also the wings, that's where actors stand waiting for their cues. In front of us is downstage. Now, when stages are raked, upstage is higher, downstage is lower, obviously because it's on a slant. As you can see, stage left. The first type of stage we're looking at is the proscenium stage. This is where the audience faces one side of the stage directly and may sit at a lower height or in tiered seating. The frame around the stage is called the proscenium arch, and this is to help define that imaginary fourth wall in realistic theatre. The area in front of the arch is the proscenium, that's in front of the scenery. Let's move on to in the round stage. An in the round stage is positioned at the centre of the audience. This means that there's an audience around the whole stage. This type of stage creates quite an intimate atmosphere and is good for drama that needs audience involvement. There are walkways for the performers to reach the acting area. This kind of staging means that you have to think very carefully about not turning your back on the audience. An actor will sometimes do that for effect, but in theatre in the round, part of the audience is always looking at your back. Keeping every member of that audience involved requires some skillful blocking. Another type of staging is the traverse stage. This is the beautiful Queen's Theatre in New Zealand. And the traverse stage is good for creating intimate atmosphere as the audience are close to the action. The audience sits on either side of the stage. It's an unusual form of staging, but you will often see this format used for fashion shows since it is effectively a catwalk. Now we're going to take a look at some unconventional spaces. What you see on the screen is a studio theatre. A studio is a smaller, more intimate performance space. In a school or college, it may well be a classroom, adapted by the installation of simple lighting, rig, and curtains. You can erect freestanding flats to allow for entrances and exits, and this will mean that you can use the space effectively. If the studio isn't too tiny, using levels is likely to be effective and will improve sightlines for the audience. Open air and street performances are usually more informal and can also involve the audience. You can have staging, but the actors may just choose to use the open space to interact with the audience. Open air performances are particularly popular in spaces such as public parks and gardens and castle grounds.